know, just feels like the right thing to do. The proper thing to do. And because of that, I do think I am going to start mining a downward staircase. I know I'm doing a lot of shit at the same time, but if anything goes wrong, I do have quite an extensive mason group and quite a few. How far down is it? I'm pretty sure I already passed it. Or I might not have. I'm trying to figure out, like, how deep in... Okay, so anything lower than this is probably a bad idea. So I was pretty much right on the money. Right on the money. Alright, the reason I want him to start digging down here is I do want to get a little bit into that level. And I'm digging down from this area. Actually, this is a terrible idea. What am I doing? Okay, what I should be doing is now getting rid of this because this was dumb, and I'm dumb for thinking of it. I will need some way of keeping this area to itself. So what I'm going to actually do, is that I know that the sign to this volcano will always be. I don't even know. I'm just gonna go with J. And then we're gonna have a little area right there that I can put a bridge to keep anything from coming down and shit. So there we go. That'll work. That'll work much better. Plus, it's right next to this volcano, so I know at least one wall will always be there, no matter how deep we get into there. Plus, I don't really want... Like, I was talking about in one of the last episodes, digging down near where the water was. And, you know, that's not necessarily a bad idea. But we'd be digging near the water, and it'd be a lot more work than I think we really need to do. Especially with as much as we're trying to do. I think it's a bad idea to push any more onto our plate than we really need. So that being said, why is this purple? That's just dense purple moss. Gotcha. Perfect. Alright, so we do have that. Who are you? You're the child. He wants to go sleep. Alright, so I am smoothing this out just because reasons. I just think it'd be kind of cool to have it all smoothed out and then have this main room being completely smooth and have some like nasty statues of monsters and shit. I don't know. Just like a scare technique. I don't know. Whatever. It would be cool. I think it'd be cool. Plus, I think the statues, there'll be statues and traps in here as well. So, it will give our dwarves a significant advantage. And I'm taking the trap idea from somebody who did comment on that. Thank you guys who are commenting. I love you. I love you guys. I really do. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. I'm not gonna lie, the guys that comment are probably my favorite part of this because you're giving me more ideas for this fort than anything. Straight buffalo calf has starved to death. Fuck. Oh well. Now, I am actually gonna go to this and remove that, and I'm going to build a bridge right here. Perfect, and it will retract that way, and we will build it out of quartzite. No, we're building rapid granite. How's rapid granite sound? Good, it's brown, like all the other bridges in here, except for that one. I'm gonna have to tear that bridge down, build it out of rapid granite. Because reasons, that's why. Fuck. Also, we're gonna need a few of our masons back. That's DF hack. I hate that thing so fucking much. I don't know. It's good to have in a pinch, but I've never been a big fan of it. I'm gonna add a few more of the masons back. We're really needing them right now. Also, architecture. Done. Architecture is just one of those weird ass skills that it just I don't know. I always find just certain skills like the medical ones. Summer has come. Like the medical ones, just to be really good to have on, pretty much every dwarf. And architecture is another one like that, because just some things you just don't expect. You're like, wait, why does that need it? Why? And then it's just good to have, and I don't know. I don't have any reason to explain that. Also, while we were waiting for the last episode, this is our artifacts, by the way. If you guys don't remember this menu, because we haven't had actually anybody in a long time that have, gone through this. Somebody did make, Ishin called Kusding Linen, the Passion Bolt, the Accident of Continents, a Rapagranite Flute. In between this and the last episode, that I didn't even know. I didn't notice. Like the game paused. I'm like, what is this? Spacebar, go. This is a Rapagranite Flute. All craft ship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of spider silk. This object is adorned with hanging rings of Rapagranite and menaces with spikes of Rapagranite. On the item is an image of a converging river in the Maku Swade. But yeah, pretty much that. Kind of a neat little flute. I wouldn't want to put it to my lips because it's covered in spikes and spider silk, but that's not always the most important thing, is it? Sometimes the most important thing is just the thought behind it, and that is a very scary thought that went into that flute. Anyway, I haven't had any people go into that for a while until that guy, which is weird, but we already have a shit ton of artifacts, and because we don't trade, artifacts are... They're just a neat little commodity to have, and it makes me want to trade, but at the same time I don't know how much I care. But yeah. Now, an interesting thing to note is if we go into the civilizations thing, that P stands for peace. Beastmen, Dust Elf, Serpent Folk, Cabal, and Illithiid are all still under peace. Like, we are still at peace with all of them. That's... okay, you can be at peace with me. I don't give a shit. I don't know why they'd want to be at peace with it, but they are, Go figure, right? Anyway, so it does look like we can start getting on to paving some more road. I am thinking about starting to pave the road with blocks. And I might go back and, within the main area, repaving all the roads with blocks just because... reasons. Really, honestly, that's what it comes down to. Is it'd be better, honestly, if we did. So, I'm not gonna do it with Rapagranite blocks. Fuck that shit. Rapagranite looks nasty. Ew, I don't like Rapagranite. But I mean, it has its uses. Also, for some reason, do we not have any andesite blocks? There we. Oh god, we don't have any andesite blocks. Okay, so we're not gonna be putting down any roads. Just we will. Why not? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. We will. I might not, thinking on it now, I might not actually do that. Here we go, paved roads. I don't know. It'd be interesting to repave all the roads, but god damn it, that would take a while. I'd have to do that off screen. I really would. And one of the things about doing things off screen is nothing happens. I don't have to even really report to you guys that a siege happened, because when a siege happens anymore, it's like, oh, the weather changed. Oh, a siege happened. Oh, well, that's just how things... Like honestly, there's no danger from sieges anymore since we erected this moat and walls. It's... At one point, it's interesting that, No more fishing. No more fishing! It's interesting that we were able to just, completely make sieges useless, but at another point, it's like, man, it's one of the reasons why I've clung to this idea for the arena so much, is because it gives me an opportunity to actually have something happen with the sieges again, have a point to the sieges, and I really do enjoy them. I mean, they are very dangerous, and they probably are the cause of more deaths in any of my forts than any other reason, but that doesn't excuse them from being really important overall to the fort. I mean, it really doesn't. I mean, they do a lot. They keep our fort from getting too big, and that's something that I've realized now that we do not have them anymore. I miss them. I really, really do. I miss those sieges. Plus, I do enjoy watching them fight, and sometimes just having dwarves die is just way too fucking funny. Which is kind of a sad, almost weird, masochistic thing to say, but it's true. I ain't gonna lie, it's fucking true. I like watching the dwarves die from time to time. They kind of deserve it for being little bitches half the time, but, you know, sometimes that's a lot of trolls. I didn't realize there were that many trolls. They're just, like, multiplying, too. There's, like, 3 trolls when we first looked up here, and then we just saw another troll just appear. I realize they're hiding under each other, but the joke still persists. The trolls are multiplying. It's also pretty interesting to note that we do have the trolls, the Illithids, and these snake men. I'm pretty sure the snake men are still down here. Yes, they are. Those are the snake men, right? Lizard folk. Lizard folk, lizard folk, Black Naga. Yeah, we have like 3 people sieging this at the same time. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting, actually. But, oh well. We'll see how it goes. So where's the fighting? Just a lot of sparring. And the sparring is good. The sparring is nice. I'm finding that I've always preferred sparring with the dwarves over danger rooms. Danger rooms I just always found to be a little bit too dangerous. Because you could spend a year in game training a dwarf in a danger room, and they'll have these amazing skills, and all of a sudden just one random anything can just like impale them on the head. Like the point of it, like, okay, I have to explain the danger room now. A danger room is pretty much just a room that you drop a dwarf in that has spikes on it, and they'll constantly dodge in that room because the spikes, I mean, they're spikes, and it'll train their armor and, you know, they're dodging and all that. And it's really effective because it's dangerous. But the problem is it is dangerous. And I've had scenarios where I've used danger rooms in the past, long ago, and I just lose a dwarf after a year of training. They're legendary. They're amazing. And then they just get unlucky once and pop right through the head, and now they're dead, and all that works down the drain. And I prefer sparring, especially in a scenario like this where we can train without any repercussions. Submitting construction of Rapid Granite Bridge. Why? I need that bridge. Dump these items now. We really do need that bridge. We just struck red zircon. Oh, they are digging down. I did not even remember that. Okay, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on these guys now. Resume. You guys keep digging. I don't know how deep we're gonna have to go to find the next floor, and I do hope that we don't break into it. Don't break into it and just have our dwarves just mangled and destroyed. But that's always the danger of these kinds of things. But at least if they die, we can at least get their shit back. I'm actually really interested to see what we have on the next floor, because it will give me an opportunity to kind of scope it out and stuff like that, which will be pretty interesting. Although probably one of the things we should have done beforehand is hook that up to the lever system. Getting something to drink. How are we doing with drinks, by the way? 153. Goes up and down. How are they doing up here? Nothing. He's smoothing that out. They're doing that. God damn it, don't you dare fucking suspend the construction of that bridge. I need the bridge. Somebody get those rocks out of there. Just one more rock. That's all we needed gone. And then it'll be A-O goddamn K. So how are those roads? Oh, also, they're just covering that area over there in toxin. Like, that's terrible. Pretty much making that whole area over there unlivable. Damn little Illithids. Oh well. Come on, if they can get that rock. Get the rock, get the rock. No, okay, he's doing the road. Road's fine too. Work on the road, good. Fine with me. Oh, we just need... Where the fuck is that guy going? Where are you going, guy? Confusing the shit out of me. and they just instantly cancel it. Come on, you can get that rock. Oh, he got the rock! Yeah! Now, is that cancel? Oh, yeah, they're finally going to build the bridge. Hell yeah. Alright, so how are you guys doing digging here? They just stopped digging here. Alright, that's fine. I want to just... one of the things I'm just hoping for is that there are dangerous things on the next cavern floor. I want to kill shit. I just want to send my trained dwarves. We lost a dwarf somewhere. Okay.